Hi, in this video I'll ask you questions that will help you think about things. Alright, these are the questions I ask my children. When I notice something, I usually take a picture of it or I write it down. And I visited the office of this gentleman that worked at a college. And he said, or his poster on the wall said, opportunity comes to those who are ready to receive it. So that was just a cute saying. Let's see what else we have. Who was the president that dropped the atomic bomb? That one was President Truman. What was odd about President Roosevelt and Hitler? And so I drew President Roosevelt sitting on a wheelchair, and he was boxing against Germany and Hitler. Okay. That was one of the things that was odd. I did another one about Einstein. He discovered some formula called E equals mc squared, which means energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. And then what was going on is that very few people understood what that meant. I myself am not at that level of understanding. What did Gandhi do? I spelled Gandhi wrong. I usually remind myself Gandhi is spelled Gandhi, Hi. Gandhi High is the way I used to try to remember this. India. Let's see how I do it here. Oop, wrong one. There is Gandhi, and there are the fat British, and he has, in front of the ocean, he has salt in the palm of his hand. There was some rule in India that you could only buy salt from Great Britain, imported salt. And so Gandhi said that India being a peninsula, everyone should be allowed to make their own salt without paying the salt tax. Which president said, "A house divided cannot stand"? He said this during the Civil War. The Civil War means that it was a war between the people of one country. And in this case, it was the North against the South in the United States. The North wanted to free the slaves. The South wanted to keep the slaves. And so President Lincoln mentioned this. I believe it's from the Bible. A house divided cannot stand. Then I have President Washington over here. He's on a canoe, someone drew him, and he's crossing, I believe, a river in the winter. That was an important thing to do for some battle, if I remember correctly. All right, so when you have a family, you need to have a goal for your family. Not just so that, otherwise your family is going to be reactive. You got to have a future, a plan for the future. I have asked my wife in this question here, what is your vision board? She might not know what a vision board is. It's a poster on the wall, but you put different pictures of what you want to happen or things that you want to have in the future. My vision board would have a swimming pool, a salt swimming pool. And so I'm supposed to sit down. I'm being attacked with a kitten here. A kitten was going after my socks. Three of them are sleeping. The two younger ones are playing around. All right, so that's what a vision board is. What do you dream about for your future? You must have a dream. I want my son to be a carpenter, a bricklayer, a cook, an electrician. He wants to be a robotics person. All of those things are fine. However, if he could just learn carpentry, I believe he'll be able to find work, and then he could have the money to learn the other things. I don't know what it is in the United States. There are very few people to guide us. We're all being persuaded to just watch TV and do nothing with our lives. I saw a movie yesterday. I posted it on Facebook. Garbage something. Reynolds was his name. He was an architect that designed houses that would catch the rain and you could grow your own food in it. He said that the windows must face south. I'm not sure if it's called Garbage Millionaire or something. All right. So you must have a dream. You men have to be the leaders in your home. It might be very difficult when you have a wife that goes against your dreams. The simple thing is move out, move away from her. However, if you have kids involved and then the court system would give the kids to your wife and you wouldn't be able to see your kids. And therefore, that's why I'm a house husband here in this house by myself. They've gone to Universal Studios. I think they will come back later today. People ask me why didn't I go? I didn't go because one, my mother went and I don't speak with her. Two, I don't really like the long lines. Three, I don't like the sun. Four, I would prefer to use the money for something else like traveling to Honduras. Five, or to buy. You see, I'm in the building mode. I'm in the empire building mode. To build an empire, you must have a dream, and then you must start working toward it. So I need the money. I would rather use that money to build a wall here and be able to rent the living room out. They just open the door and that's a room right here. And they could go straight to the bathroom and they would have a closet. I would like to grow tuna so we could feed the cats some tuna. Those are the things that I want to spend money on. In Spanish, there's a saying, primero lo que da y después lo que quita. First, spend the money on what gives you money. Then, spend the money on things that take the money away. For instance, you could spend the money on buying another TV, or you could spend the money on buying a fish tank so you could feed the fish, feed the cats, and grow your own fish. Read your Bible with the Jehovah's Witnesses. Your life will change. You'll become more intelligent because you'll realize things like your enemies are from your own household. Now that I know who my enemies are, life is simpler. Now I act like Gandhi. I speak softly. I keep poised. If you need my help, contact me. Or if you just want to talk, fine. I'm available. I love to write to people through Facebook or emails. Daniel Carone, 1972 at gmail.com or Daniel Carone, 1972 at facebook.com.